NXT's Deadline is this Saturday in San Antonio, Texas at Boeing Center at Techport. So we have 5 matches officially listed for this show, including 2 Iron Survivor challenges, 1 for the men's, 1 for the women's. Both of those winners will go on to receive NXT Championship and NXT Women's Championship, respectively, title matches at New Year's Evil. So it's kind of odd in which you have a PLE match and in which the outcome, the winner, goes on to challenge for a title shot on a TV show. So it's kind of in reverse. But I guess New Year's Evil in many ways is a bigger show than Deadline, even though it's a TV special. It just is. Deadline's at the end of the year. New Year's Evil is NXT's first show. The New Year's Evil this year, which was I think the first NXT show I covered all year it was, that had Oba Femi winning the NXT Championship and Julia winning the NXT Women's Championship from Roxanne Perez. So we know for this show, we're starting off with the NXT Championship. Ava announced on NXT this past Tuesday that the NXT Championship is going to open the show the first time ever for NXT PLE, in which the championship title match is the opener. There's been several PLEs in which you can find in which the NXT Championship did not main event, but this is the first time it's ever opening a show. We have Ricky Sainz defending his NXT Championship against Oba Femi in what should be a great match. Their last match was really good. And I have no doubt this match will deliver. I'm looking forward to it. It's one of the matches I'm looking forward to the most, to be honest, on this show. And I have no doubt Ricky Sainz retains. Oba Femi, I believe, will go to the main roster very soon. Because even if Oba Femi wins, he's going to the main roster. So he's just going to win the belt, then lose it like 3 weeks later at Deadline. That doesn't make much sense. Or maybe 4 weeks, I'm not sure. It would just make sense, really, for Ricky to win. Maybe he loses at Deadline, we don't know, but I definitely think he beats Oba Femi. The match should be great. Next, we have Tatum Paxley challenging the woman who turned on her, Izzi Dame. In the singles match, Izzi Dame is accompanied by the colleague Niko, Vance, and Shawn Spears. I definitely think Izzi Dame is going to win this match. I don't think it makes sense for Tatum Paxley to win. They just took the belt off her. They want to give Izzi a push. They see Izzi as a future star. The main reason I think they put the title on Tatum Paxley is to get heat on Izzi Dame, because once Izzi would turn on Tatum, it would get a whole bunch of heat on her. And I'm really not that impressed with Izzi Dame. She had a very mediocre match. I think it was against Sol Ruca. It was just very average on an NXT PLE earlier this year. I've never been impressed with Izzi Dame, but they like her. She's tall, she's blonde, she has the look they want. There's plenty of blonde women and good-looking women who don't have to have that look, that really tall, muscular look she has. But they love Izzi, and she's definitely winning this match. Again, I think Tatum only won the belt so they can get heat on Izzi when she returns. So I think Izzi Dame's winning this matchup. I think Niko, Vance, and Shawn Spears will interfere, but Izzi Dame's my pick. Next, we have the match I don't give a shit about. I'll be honest, I don't care. NXT North American Championship, Ethan Page defending his belt against Mr. Iguana. Ethan Page wins. I don't care. I'm just going to be done with it. Next, we go to the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge for an NXT Women's Championship match at New Year's Evil. We have 5 participants. We have Jordynne Grace, Kendal Gray, who is also the Evolve champion, Kelani Jordynne, the former TNA Knockouts champion, Lola Vice, and Sol Ruca, who lost both her NXT Women's Speed Championship and the NXT Women's North American Championship. So 5 good choices. I would have put... I like Kendal Gray a lot, but she's still kind of new. I would have put Gina Parker in here. I don't know why she's not in this match. Maybe she's injured. I don't know. But that's just kind of weird how they're never using her. But I do like Kendal a lot. I think she has potential. I don't think she's going to win this. Jordynne, I just don't see it right now. I don't see it. It could happen. I think she would be the third most likely. Lola, I definitely don't see because I think she's going to the main roster soon. I think it comes down to Kelani, Jordynne, or Sol Ruca. Kelani, they still want to push, and especially because JC's a heel, they're pushing Kelani as a heel. I don't think it makes sense to have heel versus heel. I think Sol Ruca's winning this match. I think they want to push her as the NXT Women's Champion, and I think they see a lot of potential in her. And I think she will probably beat JC Jane, hopefully at New Year's Evil. So I'm picking Sol Ruca to win this match. Should be really good. Looking forward to it. I don't know if it'll main event like it did last year, Last year you had Julia and Stephanie Vaquer in that match, and you had some bigger names, so I doubt it's going to be main eventing again. I think the men probably main event this year, but you have some good women in here. I think so. Ruca. Second most likely, I think, would be Kelani Jordynne. Third would be Jordynne Grace. Fourth would be Kendal Gray as a dark horse, maybe. And the least likely is definitely Lola Vice. So Sol Ruca's my pick. And then we go to the men's Iron Survivor Challenge for an NXT Championship match at New Year's Evil. We have 5 participants in this match. And I think when you look at each 5, I think it makes, you can see there's certain people in this match who they have plans for in the future, but I don't think they have any chance to win. Particularly, I'm talking about Dion Lennox. He's in here. I don't think he's winning. You also have Javon Evans, Joe Hendry, Leon Slater, Myles Borne. So as I said, Dion Lennox, he's the first one out. I don't think he's winning this at all. Leon Slater, definitely not. TNA guy, he's not winning. You have Joe Hendry. They could go with him. I wouldn't. I think Joe might go to the main roster sooner than later. I just don't see him winning this. I think it comes down to either Javon Evans or Myles Borne. Both are good choices. I personally go with Javon. I really think he has a lot more potential right now. Myles could end up being the bigger star on the main roster. We don't know. It could go either way. But I think right now Javon has a lot of potential. He's really hot right now. People are really into him, and he's so good in the ring. I would go with Javon, but I'm not sure he's going to. It could be Javon or Myles Borne. I think it's really a coin toss between those two. I'm going to go with. I'm going Javon Evans. I might regret that. Myles might win. I don't mind it, but I think Javon wins. The young OG wins, and he gets his title shot at New Year's Eve. I could be wrong. Maybe I am. I was almost going to pick Myles Borne, but I think Javon has a lot of momentum right now. I think he's going to win this match. I don't think Myles has that momentum right now. I think he's kind of cold. I think Javon takes this. So that's my predictions for NXT Deadline, the final PLE this year in San Antonio. It takes place. To be honest, I have not enjoyed 2025 as a year in NXT. I think it's been one of my least favorite years since they really created NXT as as the performance center, as the developmental brand. It's been one of my least favorite years watching it, and that includes the 2.0 years, which were probably worse, but this is up there. I have not enjoyed NXT this year. I've been very critical of Shawn Michaels, his booking decisions, particularly putting the NXT Women's Championship on JC Jane this year, lack of any presence of the tag team division, constantly pushing Trick Williams into the main event scene when he's abysmal in the ring. So I've been critical of Shawn Michaels a lot this year. But this card I think can actually be pretty good because I think that both the Iron Survivors will deliver, and I think the NXT Championship match will deliver. So we'll see what happens. But the deadline for NXT is this Saturday, and I'll be reviewing it after the show ends, and hopefully we have a good show.